Hey, it's me, Mia. I'm really excited today, because I am introducing the first one of our stories videos. This new section on our channel will be dedicated to amazing animals sharing a story from the Bible. There are so many amazing stories in the Bible, and our animal friends can't wait to tell you some of their favorites. Today's story is just one of the many faithful stories about Daniel. This story is about how he ended up in the den of lions, and how his faith in God saves him. I think that you will find that this story will inspire you to have faith. If God can save Daniel from a bunch of hungry lions, imagine what he can do for us, if we only believe and have faith. Here's Leo, to tell us the story.
Hello. My name is Leo. Today I want to tell you a story about Daniel. Our story begins after the nation of Judah had been taken into captivity by the king of Babylon. Daniel was a noble Jewish boy from Jerusalem, but like many others he was taken into captivity and brought to Babylon. In Babylon, the king saw that Daniel was special and had great intelligence, and because of this he chose Daniel to be trained in the Babylonian court. Daniel became famous for interpreting dreams and visions, the gifts that came from revelation from God. These skills set him apart, and he became a trusted advisor to the king. His insights helped kings throughout his life grasp divine messages and foresee future events. And these interpretations became vital for the king's decisions and policies. They often shaped the direction of the king's reign and the fate of their kingdoms. His ability to decode complex images brought clarity during uncertain times, and the kings relied heavily on his guidance to maintain stability and power. And because of his divine insights, he was promoted to a high-ranking position in the government. He was appointed as the governor of the province of Babylon and became one of the principal rulers under the king, in both Babylon and Persia. Daniel stood out for his strong faith and keen insight. He followed the God who revealed his plans through dreams and visions. Despite pressure from powerful leaders, Daniel refused to compromise his beliefs. His unwavering commitment to righteousness and his God earned him great respect. In every challenge, he always relied on his wisdom and his trust in God. Daniel's life illustrates the strength that comes from steadfast faith. Daniel continued to serve God faithfully in this foreign land, praying every day, even when the king made a law against praying. Other advisors to the king were jealous of Daniel, because the king had planned on making him administrator over the whole kingdom. So, they devised a plan to trick the king into punishing Daniel. They suggested that the king make a new law, that if anyone prayed to any god or man besides the king, they would be thrown into the lion's den as punishment. So, the king put that decree into writing. After the king made it against the law to pray, the king's eager advisors set out to ruin Daniel. They caught him praying and reported it to the king. As a result, Daniel faced punishment and was thrown into a den of hungry lions to be devoured. The king regretted his decision and hoped for Daniel's safety because he greatly admired Daniel, but the law was the law. Despite being trapped, Daniel continued to be faithful and pray to God. That night, God sent an angel to shut the lions' mouths. When the king returned the next morning, he found Daniel unharmed. Overjoyed, the king ordered Daniel's release, and after seeing what God had done, the king bowed down and praised God, and he declared that everyone should honor Daniel's God, who had saved him from the lion's den. The king praised God after witnessing Daniel's miraculous escape from the lions. He declared that everyone in his kingdom should honor Daniel's God. This God had saved Daniel from certain death. The king emphasized the power and greatness of Daniel's faith. He wanted all people to recognize and respect this divine authority. The message was clear: Daniel's God was worthy of worship and devotion. The king's proclamation spread throughout the land, encouraging others to seek this God as well. This is just one example of Daniel's faithfulness. Not only would he never compromise his faith, he would serve faithfully in the role that God gave him with unparalleled integrity. He never doubted that God could do anything, including allowing him to interpret dreams and save him from a den of lions. Have faith in God, blessings and love.